Welcome back to the channel, everyone. For those who don't know us, my name's Calum, this is Roksana, and we live full-time for almost a year and a half now in this self-converted ambulance. And that's given us the freedom to travel all across Scotland, but it's taken us to many countries throughout Europe. We're currently living, probably for the last 4 months, here in the west coast of Scotland on the Ardnamurchan Peninsula, where we're working, trying to save as much money as possible so we can continue our travels abroad. And usually on this channel we share snippets of our life in the van. And let's be honest, probably the best bits: climbing up mountains, going to amazing beaches, camping. However, we thought it would be nice for this week's video to give you a broader sense of what it's like living in the van. So we're actually going to record our lives for the next week and give you an insight into what it's like living in this amazing place for a whole week. Not sound very glamorous, but when you live in a place as beautiful as this, it's really quite nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. And especially on a beautiful day like this, the horizon is really clear. We can see Isle of Skye, Isle of Ram, Egg and Mac. So it's very beautiful. But yeah, we both have work to do today. You work as a tour guide in a local distillery.
Yep. There's a deer outside.
Oh, so cute.
Look at that.
Wow.
Just to prove right initially how cool it is here in the Ardnamurchan. There's just a deer walking past the van.
It's a baby deer.
It's a baby deer. That's a good way to start the video, right?
That is a great way to start. So we're just gonna enjoy the coffee. We're gonna watch this deer just going for a wee walk.
And then we're gonna go to work.
And then we're gonna go to work. Calum is already away for work, and I'm just gonna go over to the rocks, enjoy this beautiful morning, and I'll tell you what I do for a living. When we moved here, my original plan was to find a full-time job in a coffee shop or in a restaurant, something that would be local. And the reality was that nobody was hiring. So that was quite a big struggle for me because I didn't really know what to do. And many of you probably don't know this, but me and Calum, we actually met when we were studying photography in a university in Edinburgh. That's why I moved to Scotland to study. And we actually had a photography business for a bit, and then pandemic happened, so that work wasn't as consistent. And then we moved to Islay, and I started running the business again. So I had lots of work with Bruichladdich Distillery. And then when we moved here and I couldn't find any work, I thought, well, let's give it a go again. So I do have a few work on the side. It's not very consistent though, so I had to find something else. And I have a few cottages that I clean, which is really good money. And then on top of that, I also run our YouTube channel. I do all the editing, I run our Instagram, and then I just enjoy being here. And I know what I'm gonna say just now, it's probably ridiculous, but the biggest thing that I was struggling with was my self-worth and how much I connect my self-worth with having a full-time job. And I really thought for a really long time that I'm not a worthy person because I don't have a full-time job. The way we live is a very non-conventional way. We live in a bloody van, and I don't really care what other people think of that. This is just the right way for us, but just that idea that I don't have a job, that I go in Monday to Friday, that I'm just not a worthy person. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going that way. I need to go that way. So I just have a few things to do today. I need to finish editing images for a client. I need to tidy up the van because we came back from Poland a few days ago, so just need to unpack, make the van nice and clean. It's been maybe 3 or 4 hours. I'm almost finished and I'm just gonna make myself a nice wee cuppa. And actually for the last 2 months I've been really obsessed with just like a breakfast tea, sugar and soya milk. I was never really the person that would add any milk to your tea. I think it's completely wrong, and now I love it. Who am I? I don't even know who I am anymore. But yeah, I will see you later.
Hello guys, I am back from work. Tomorrow night we have some friends coming over. We're planning to have a wee fire. Just have a wee fire outside the van, maybe cook some stuff on the fire. The only thing is the Ardnamurchan is remote, and if people want to come to visit us, the nearest village is about 20 minutes drive if you're good at driving. So they need to stay here. So I'm going to knock down this wall and put up an extension to our conservatory so folk have somewhere to sleep. We were in Poland the other day, and on the way back we swung by my parents' house so we could pick up this, and that is the extension for the tent. I haven't put it up for a wee while, so we'll see how easy it is and if all the parts are there, but it's pretty good extension because we can put like a double mattress in there and it's quite comfy. So oh, can't film, the midges are too bad. I'll just do it when it's ready. In fact, voila. I am definitely not going to tie it down properly because there are swarms of midges. Whoa, they're horrible. We can go inside though. So Rox is nearly finished cooking dinner. We do actually take turns cooking dinner. I just don't want anyone thinking that Rox is always in the kitchen. Rox is sorting out dinner tonight, and I am charged with the job of looking for something to watch. We always like to watch something whilst we eat.
Dinner is served.
Ooh.
I made this pumpkin and peanut butter sauce, which we actually had in Poland and you really liked it. Plus gnocchi, and I made garlic bread just in case if we both hate it. Anyway, that's the dinner.
New food is not my thing.
We're both quite difficult with food, but we are trying new things.
We are.
It smells good. No, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
I'll be the judge of that. Pretty good, Rox. A bit scary in my head, but it's nice. Well done.
Good boy. The colors are just insane. I wish we could just actually show you how purple everything is. It's amazing.
Morning, everyone.
Ready to go?
Yeah, just heading to work. It's about 20 minutes for me to drive to the distillery from where we are, which is okay, but you know, it's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. It's 40 minutes a day.
And for me, I'm just going to go and clean a cottage today, and for me it's actually 50 minutes drive from where we stay, so yeah, that's 2 hours commute for me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you have a nice
Thank you.
day at work.
You have fun.
I will have fun, right? You will not
Go
stop me.
take the people with you.
Okay, come guys.
Okay.
Bye, Rox.
Bye.
So yes, this is where I work. Not bad. My role essentially at the distillery is to work in the shop here, talk customers through all the whiskey that we have, and the funnest part, at least the part I like the best, is I'm a tour guide. So I get to take people around the distillery almost every day, apart from today, it's the weekend. And yeah, it's just a fun distillery to take folk around and just explain that whole process, explain why the distillery is different, and explain why the whiskey tastes as good as it does. So I like to come to distilleries that kind of share my values in terms of sustainability, but also dedication to this stuff, to making really good quality single malt. And yeah, and we have the space here to take people through that process and just kind of share passion about the distillery, and then they can obviously tell me the whiskies they like, and it's quite fun trying to match up the whiskies they like with maybe the whiskies we have here. Honestly, working in the whiskey industry is one of the best jobs ever, and purely for the people you meet, you know, and the people you work with. It's a really great industry. But let's hope today is fairly busy, because the busier the day is, the quicker it goes. And yeah, hopefully I can meet some nice people today.
So this we just finished work. I am already on my way to see Calum, and it's such a beautiful day, and my clean today was just really nice and easy. Yeah, it's after 3 o'clock. I just stopped really quickly in a wee shop in a Harapo just to get a few snacks for tonight, and that's pretty much my day so far. Are you ready?
We are ready to go, Rox.
Ready to go.
I'm ready. Shop is closed.
Thanks. Oh my god, you're so cute.
Things we have to deal with in this town.
I know, it's shocking. The tourists, absolutely shocking.
Kind of okay. Like, obviously, I was playing this, you know, like, because the final and most of them.
So yeah, I've just finished work. I'll throw some lines into the sea, see if we can catch a fish, but I'll go in with low expectations and I'll not be disappointed.
Yeah.
And on the way there should be some mushrooms to have a look at.
Exactly. I really want to find some chanterelles. I think there should be a few around. So do that, and then we're gonna go sit on some rocks. I'm gonna read a book.
The size of that mushroom. It's a shame I'm working all week. You know, usually I have a Wednesday and a Thursday off, and part of our week would mostly do something on those days. That's when we shoot our videos. You know, going up hills or going to see the monster midge. You know, go to these nice beaches. But this week it's going to be a wee bit different. Have we found a penny bun, Rocco?
I think we found a penny bun. It's got a fat bottom.
Our plan was to go fishing first and then look at mushrooms, but we got sidetracked.
Yes, penny bun. It's a king volet penny bun. Ah!
We're taking that.
Yeah, you're coming with me. I would like to pickle, I think, some mushrooms.
Pickle?
Yes.
Rocks.
But these, I'm just gonna like fry them with mushrooms.
Garlic.
Garlic butter. Perfecto. Let's go. So I'm just sitting on the rocks and enjoying this beautiful view. We had quite a late night last night. David and Alistair, two of our friends who also work at the distillery actually. Yeah, we stayed up until 1:30. So yeah, we had a really nice barbecue, great night. And I guess that kind of brings us to a conversation about what it's actually like to live in the Scottish Highlands, or generally in rural places where the community is quite small. And I think I was quite worried that we would feel quite lonely, that we wouldn't make many friends. But it's been actually the opposite. I think if you open yourself up to making new connections and chatting to different people, like me and Calum were this kind of people that would literally just come up to strangers and have a chat. And people who travel in their vans to the peninsula, they are just so lovely, and so many of you actually watch our YouTube channel, which is super sweet. So thank you so much for like coming over and saying hi. And actually another really great thing about living in these random places that we've lived, especially in Scotland, is that lots of our friends that we've been friends with for a really long time, they make an effort and they come and want to visit us, because it's an excuse for like a wee weekend away, or like, you know, just to come here and rest. And yeah, we've actually had so many people just coming over and wanting to see us, so we're not lonely at all. Are we lonely?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Well, you chat to people all day long, I guess.
Yeah, I'm definitely not lonely. I'm forever speaking to people. Random people at work, and no,
Nah.
not at all. I got to spend all my time with this one here as well. You
Yeah, exactly.
know? You can take that.
Cool. Oh wow, cool. Is that a mackerel, eh?
Yep.
Nice, dinner time.
You know, we've got the mushrooms we found just over there.
Yeah.
Fish that was caught just a 10-minute walk from here. And we were just talking on the way back from our walk how nice it is to be kind of feel more connected to your food and your environment and where you're living.
There's a mushroom for you.
I don't want to.
Eat it, Calum.
I don't want to.
Eat it. Try a wee bit. Eat a bit of a mushroom.
Just because you got me on camera doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Do it. More for me. Wow.
Kind of hard to express just how mental the Ardnamurchan is. Like, we're just driving home from work, and then just we got this dude behind us. Well, just before I go to this band practice, we need to get some water. And some people might wonder where we get water. You can probably guess by that noise. We're getting it from this little burn, little waterfall, which is great because it means pretty much we live off grid because we've got our own little water supply here. We're using the beautiful sunshine to produce electricity. The only thing we really need to get is gas. And this was where we were yesterday actually collecting those mushrooms, so we even get our food here sometimes. It's a challenging part of the lifestyle because when you run out of water, the last thing you want to do is come to this river and start filling up 30 litre water containers, which weigh a bloody ton. Not that Rox would know much about it because you've never done it before, have you?
Is that really my responsibility to do that?
Because you couldn't lift them even if you tried.
I know, it's so true. So Calum's gonna fill up the water, I'm gonna look for more mushrooms. So I've got more penny buns and my plan is actually to pickle some of them. And I just found some chanterelles as well, so happy days.
So driving again, just heading down to the nearby village of Culhoven for this practice. Oh, I've got a sheep on the road, just traffic, honestly. That's constant, absolutely constant here. She won't move. Sorry, yeah. It's a great chance for me to meet some local people, to join in on something. The pipe band is quite a new thing here. It's full of learners, and I think they only started in January, I believe. One thing that we thought would be cool to talk about, not cool, actually really bland and dull and boring, but interesting, is shopping. So even though we live obviously way out here in the back end of nowhere, it's quite good because Morrison's will actually deliver to the Ardnamurchan, which is good. I mean, it's great, we've got local shops here. They're small, you couldn't really rely on them for everything, but they're a great kind of lifeline, and it's important that we still use them.
When we moved here, the waiting time for a slot would have been maybe like max a week. At some point during the summer, it was like 3 weeks, which is absolutely crazy. So a few times we had to drive all the way to Fort William, which was 2 hours drive one way from where we stay.
It's pretty much a day out.
Exactly, which was a nice excuse to like go see
The Barbie movie.
more people. Yeah, we went to see Barbie. Anyway, that's us.
That's what we have to do.
Calum should be back from work quite soon, so I'm just gonna make just a nice, easy, quick dinner. And then I think we're gonna go by the rocks, or maybe we're gonna go to the beach. Enjoy the dinner over there. My brain feels really fried because I was staring at the computer all day. And actually, I haven't spoken to anyone today yet because Calum left for work before I got up. So Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm speaking today. Hihi. This is not what I asked for. Where's my summer? I'm wearing my summery outfit. Shocking. Look who's back.
And isn't it bloody typical that pretty much 10 minutes before I walked out of work, the sunshine disappeared, big gloomy skies came, and all of a sudden it was just like... And it's still pretty miserable. So Rox did have a good idea to go to the beach, but I think we're going to scrap that idea, because I reckon if we go to the beach, we'll sit down, we'll go eat our dinner, and before you know it, it will be pissing it down with rain.
The temperature dropped as well.
Crazy.
Strange.
I mean, it was 25 anyway, I think, at the distillery.
Nice.
46 degrees in the still house. It was horrible.
And you had to do tours in the still
Tours,
house.
yeah.
Oh, wow. You need a shower probably, yeah?
I just want to explain to everyone how you can make fire.
Hello from the future. I'm just editing this video and I realized that this beautiful ending that we shot by the fire wasn't recorded. The mic completely stopped working, therefore there is no sound. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and we hope that maybe you took something out of this video, or maybe we inspired you to do something that you wanted to do for a really long time but never really had the courage to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday. Bye!